Good morning, sir. Could you give me your full name, please?
My name is Clarence Miles.
Okay. Okay, Clarence, what was the training you just took?
We took the Professional Community Intervention Training Program Institute.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst, how would you rate it?
Oh, it was the best training that I had. First of all, let me give me a plug in. I am the Executive Director of United Our Youth. That's the name of my 501 nonprofit program that's housed in the metropolitan area of D.C. Housing Authority. We're on 2 wards of the city, Ward 5 and Ward 1. We're in Letroy Park neighborhood. That's in Ward 1, and we're in Langston Terrace, Ward 5 in Washington, D.C. I just want to put that we had a community center.
Outstanding. So, again, on a scale of 1 to 10, you said it was outstanding. Give me a number.
Well, I got to give you a 10 because I took a lot of training and I had a lot of information before the training came, but it's only the training. What it did was ensured me on some of the things and ideas that I had prior before I had the training. Some things that I was doing wrong, and some of the things that I was doing doing right. So, but the measure of 10 is that it gave me a chance to not to know everything after thinking that I knew a lot. I was able to get some information on how I can go about doing the right way with the right proper protocols. And what I really found out about that, I don't have to do everything because I am an outreach worker. That's where as executive director and a case manager. But just as well to find out that I don't have to do everything. I can allow somebody else or sometimes refer other information to somebody else who was able to help me to provide the same services that we want to give out to the community.
Okay, Clarence, what were you expecting when you came to the training? What expectations, experience did you have when you left the training? And did the training meet your expectations?
Well, when I first came, when the training first started, first thing I said, oh, well, I done been through all this before. So, so I was like, okay, here we go. But when we started talking about protocol, when we start talking about intervention, when we start talking about stopping and looking and thinking, do not rush into a process. And that's how we do it in D.C. We have something going on, we'll rush into the process. We don't think, we just rush it because of our familiarity in the community that we found out that what we was doing was basically wrong because maybe in D.C. is one way, but if we went into another community, another city where they are a little bit more violent, then I don't think that we'll be able to do the type of things that we think that we're able to do here in the District of Columbia. So the training, what it does was to let me know that what I was taking for granted, what I found out is that life is a little bit more serious than that because everybody may not be on the same even keel when it comes down to youth violence or gang violence. Some people might want to just go ahead and get rid of a person like myself who's trying to do the intervention. So I have to really look at my safety and my surroundings before I react into situation because I heard about a situation. I really don't know the facts of who I'm really dealing with.
So did the training meet your expectations?
It exceeded my expectations because from this training, at the end of the same training, I have learned so much from the training, from our instructor, from working with the team of people that I met from the metropolitan area, from PG County, from Montgomery County, also with some of my colleagues in the District of Columbia, where we was able to work together as a team, because I never only worked with other teams, I always worked with what organization that I was working with. I didn't do a lot of collaboration, but today they showed that I can collaborate with people without me even knowing it, but we also could be on the same timeline. We would be able to catch or deal with the emotions of what we really need, and our concerns is almost the same because we do have the proper training, how I can work with a person that I never know, never met, but we know what's my protocol is. So it kept me in line to how to engage with others.
You just mentioned something about your instructor. Do you feel he was special, and what did he have that what did he have that made you feel he was different?
Well, one of the things about my instructor, I have to smile about that because he have a wide world, a range of experience. He understand about gang violence. He understand people. He understands how to attack and how to react and how to be cool and calm and collected. It also showed me that he had that time. And then the most beautiful thing when I was looking at the gangland on TV, who did I see? I see my instructor. So it had to let me know that he wouldn't have been there, and his face is going all over the United States to let me know that he are a person who knows what he talks about. And then we talk about different things that I heard or think that I knew. He was able to say, well, look, I'm actually in that community where this is happening. He told me what is and what not. So he's let me know about science fiction from fiction. So I really respect him. I respect him. And also, he have a model that been field tested. And the organization I was with, they had a model, but it only went far as DC. His is all over the United States, and that's what I really like about not only his training, his information, but also have me to be certified to do the same type of work. Whenever I go to California, whenever I go to Florida, whenever I go to Texas or Chicago, and Emma Washington, that means I can fit in with any of them guys just like I do here in the metropolitan area. So I respect Maximum Forces for the information that they have.
We're almost finished, Clarence. 2 more questions. This is a very important question. Did your instructor think he knew it all?
No. What I like about my instructor, he's kind of like myself. He don't act like he know it all. He leave room for improvement. And he also was open for information from us. Because each city and each state have a different concept, and he was open to how we think, how we react, and he also shared with us that even though he's been doing this a long time, he's still in the learning stage. And that what made me really understand. He didn't come in with that approach like, it's my way or the highway. He didn't come in because I'm the instructor that I know. He didn't come in like, he came in just like a learning and able to serve us, to give us the type of information that we need, and we'll be able to help and encourage somebody else with this information.
Outstanding. Last question. Would you recommend the training for other intervention outreach, people in the community working, and also, in 1 or 2 words, how would you describe the training in 1 or 2 words?
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
And would you recommend the training for others?
Well, in the metropolitan area, we all need that type of training. What the most important thing about that, what he said he went to the fire department. That would really rock my world. When he said that the fire department have to be in on this too. We never heard that here in D.C. We heard about the police, but we never heard about the fire department. That would really got me really hyped and pumped up. What the fire department got to do with this here? But he let us know why. He also taught us about rites of passage. He also told us about the truths. He already told us what's the right way, what's the wrong way. So now I'm even killed on that. You know what I mean? Bringing things to the table. How you bring somebody to the table. Why is this important? And why is it got to be careful when you bring people to the table? And who got to agree with it, who got to be with it. So yes, I would recommend that.
Well, we really appreciate your time, Brother Clarence, and appreciate you, my friend. Thank you.